noticed that it is not a lot of like tutorial on the program I'm using. So I was thinking I will do some tutorials for you guys. So we're gonna start with, I know like a lot of programs have mirroring, which is when you draw something, it draws the same but on the opposite side. My program do not have that. So basically, if we focus on this lovely eye right here, and I want it to look completely the same without anything else done to it, go up here and you duplicate the layer, and then you go down to transform, flip horizontally, and then you click enter. Sometimes it doesn't do this right away perfectly. You might have to like move it around a little bit yourself. And when you're happy and you don't want them in one layer, like it really depends on me. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. You go here and you merge down and they basically move together again. Now I want to show you guys something that I think a lot of people actually do want to know, which can be crucial to know sometimes. That is rotate and scale. And I'm gonna do it slowly again, just so it's easy to know. Right click once again down to transform, and then you can rotate if you want her to lean. Maybe she's doing it like a cute side pose with the head. Or maybe you draw it a bit. Sometimes it can be just a little bit too much tilted and you want to fix it. The other one is also in transform, scale, because sometimes you might draw something a little bit big just so you can see the actual structure of it, and then you want it to look small. Though, as you guys can notice now, when you do it small, like too small, it can look a little bit blurry. So be really careful with that. It's the same if you want to like scale something up that is already blurry, it will continue be blurry. But that's something you guys will learn as you go. I rarely have problems where it gets blurry anymore because I kind of learned. So take your time and find out kind of how much you can scale your art. Holding control and then press your Z on your keyboard. It will remove anything in a certain time period. Like if you go too deep into your art and you start deleting, it will actually stop after a while and you can't go back anymore. Another thing that I think is really really good to know, especially if you're like me and you do a lot of stuff at the same time on your art. I'm just gonna there. For an example, let's say we have done this, but they are in the same layer. Here, they are in the same layer. And that's not what you plan to do, and you have basically done all the art around it. You go down here, and you have to find polygon, I think it's called. And then you basically go here, and you just do it around the area that you want to copy. And then you go up here, because this is copy. So make sure you also are in the right layer where the eye is. Like here I have two layers. If I do it on this one and do copy, it will copy nothing because it's nothing there. Be in the right layer and press copy. And then you press paste. Now you see this one. If I now hide this one so you can't see it, the eye is now alone, and you don't have to worry anymore that it's in the same layer. If you're gonna animate like I do sometimes you don't want both the eyes to be in the same if they're gonna do different thing in different um, layers and stuff like that. So it's a good thing to know. Thank you guys so much for watching this short art tutorial with OpenCanvas 6. I hope it helps any beginner out there to understand the program. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video if it was helping you. I'll see you on the next tutorial.